Hello, dear friends. Goodness gracious, look at us go. We're in person right now.
Again.
It's not just us here. We're with the wonderful Jorhdys. Hello, mate.
Hello.
We're going to be figuring out all of your gripes, all of your biggest issues in another Room 101. It was successful the first time round.
It was so much fun. Johnny
People
Boy
enjoyed it.
absolutely loved it. We had people in the comments sort of saying what their ones were. Do you know what Room 101 is? Because Johnny sort of did, but sort of didn't.
Well, no, until you told me what it was.
Okay. And
so
what did
that
I
was
say,
helpful.
theoretically?
It's just based... Well, I actually Googled it as well.
Did you?
Like 5 minutes before. But it's like about things that people hate.
Yeah, like small, like niggly things that you're just like, it just gets on your nerves. It's those tiny little problems. One of Johnny's was when he steps on a piece of his floor near his bathroom and then the door opens and then it...
He wants
the
his
door
bathroom
closes.
to be opened because his bathroom has no ventilation, so he opens it, but then when you step on the floorboard, because I had to watch it back to understand it, I was nodding along.
When you step on the floorboard, it then moves the doorstop out the way, and then the door closes.
That was one of Johnny's.
Which I love. So specific. Wonderful.
That sounds just like a Johnny problem, not really something
and
that
we voted it in.
Bigly time.
So we also have a voting system as well. So
we do.
When each of us say ours, we pitch it to the council, and then it's up to the other two. Did we say both people? No, it's only one person has to agree to put it in, right? We went with?
Yeah, so long as you convince somebody to put it in.
Well, I do have a list.
Yeah, you have to try and target it. We should also, before we get into the list, we should address the elephant in the room. Hello, everyone.
What's the elephant? Who's the elephant? Is it her? Is it me?
Why did
regret
you
to tell
call me
you.
an elephant?
He did. I didn't
That's
say
actually
that.
so misogynist.
Sorry, guys.
And
Can't
I do
help
agree
myself.
with you.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, misogyny. We're in person right
we
now.
are.
We currently find ourselves in France.
Francais.
In France. We actually can't say what we're doing because the thing that we are recording here is not being released for like a couple of weeks.
We should say one word each that we get that they won't.
Ooh, that's fun. Oh, and then eventually they will get it.
Yeah. I'm going to go with tired.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I will say guide. That's annoying.
That's really annoying. How do we turn that back on?
But like for any audio listeners, go fuck yourselves.
Wait a
And
sec.
secondly, there we go.
We just had to have
Just
some
maybe just
movement.
wave your hand
Easter
or
egg.
something.
I'm not cutting that. I'm not cutting anything on this episode, by the way, because I'm at my laptop. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
What was your word?
I think it was guide.
Yes, very good.
Guide. Mine is guide.
I'm gonna go with wet.
Yes.
Very good. So
Very
you guys, you will all understand this pretty shortly. So we're currently in a hotel, not lobby. We were told. It's such a. Again, audio listeners, I beg you, go on Spotify video and have a look at where we are.
Or fuck yourselves.
Or go fuck yourselves.
Yep.
Joe, we're currently in, we're the 6th floor by
Yeah.
the spa, which is just a fitness room, which is next to me, which has got like a treadmill in it.
We're in the corner of a hotel. There's elevators to our right.
You will hear the
There's a
elevators go at various
sauna
points.
behind Cole.
I bet these lights go off every like 10 minutes or something as well.
We need to be a little bit active.
we need to be a little bit.
We got some motion
Rock
sensing
coaster.
lights in here.
Yeah.
We've got
Whoa.
a couple of cameras resting on, that's on a big block of wood on a table.
Yeah.
Joe's camera is on a lamp table.
I'll
Yeah.
get a picture behind the scenes to put
Yeah,
on.
nice,
I'll put
okay.
it on. It'll be on Twitter or something. Remind me.
Okay. It's good though. It's good vibes.
You know what? The setup works, and that's all we need.
We went out for dinner tonight, which was nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Some great
burgers.
They were good. They were cheesy. They were very good.
Cheesy.
They were
burgers.
cheesy.
Cheesy
burgers.
burgers.
Had a pint. Delicious. Sorry, I know you're on a Room 101.
No. I'm just thinking about what
He
else I
just
had.
wants to
I'm
talk.
trying to
He just
remember
wants to talk
everything.
about his day.
I know he's a chatter, isn't he?
I'm
He's
a
little
chatter. I could.
Are you the
I
type
think I
of-
could do a little like chat show.
Are you the type of person
You think we could do a chat
that
show? Sorry.
tells
We could.
people about your day before they ask you how your day is?
No, but Cole always says I put way too much detail into
No.
into
Oh my
stories.
God. His stories
he
are so boring.
fucking hates it. Bro, that's so harsh.
They're so boring because the thing is, so he'll be like, if you got mugged, you go, oh my God, I got mugged yesterday. You wouldn't say, so yesterday I woke up and I looked at my shoes
Starts
and
from-
I thought normally I'd wear the white shoes, but it's a black shoe
I
kind
don't
of
do
day.
I
Viewers know.
Something's off. The laces didn't tie up first.
Exactly. 3
It was
hours
an omen.
later. And then I got mugged. Like, we honestly, what? You got mugged?
Cole has basically got ADHD. He cannot listen to a story. When we're doing free play at the start of streams, we'll play for like an hour free play and just chat and do whatever.
Rubbish.
Cole actively gets annoyed when I don't instantly give this iPad baby all the details off the rip. He needs to know it instantly. You got no idea.
That's not fair. Where do you fall on that?
I mean, I don't know. I do chat a bit. Like, I explain a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But my problem, and Jack will agree with this, he tells me all the time that I forget the things that I tell him. And so I will repeat the same story once every 1 to 2 weeks without realising.
Does he tell you this like mid-story?
Yeah, I'll tell him.
How far into that you get?
I could bring up the same story that happened 4 years ago, and he'd be like, Joe, you've told me this already. And I'm like, oh my God, sorry. I thought I didn't.
Yeah.
Or I reminded him of something, and then I remind him again 3 hours later, and he's like, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I got that from my mum. My mum's pretty bad with that, like constantly repeating the same stories.
I think it's quite sweet. Like, I do this. I've got
nice.
a terrible memory. I do the same with Linnea, where I'll tell her a story, and bless her, she waits till the end, and then she goes, "Oh, that's funny," but I do know that one.
She waits till the end.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
That's sweet.
fuck would I wait till the end?
She's adorable. You know, she's nothing if not adorable.
It's outrageous.
But I think it's nice that it means that, you know, I've got this story that I want to share with her.
Yeah.
You know,
And yet
it
when I
doesn't
tell-
start with the shoes I'm wearing.
And yet when I tell a story that lasts for like 20 minutes is a good story length. That's like a nice like length of time for. I mean, also, while there's questions, there's things going on.
In a
There's bits
conversation.
in a conversational story.
Stumpy wants a Stumpy show.
Yeah,
That's the
but
thing.
if you're narrating your line
The
for
people want a
20
Stumpy
minutes
show.
straight, then it's not a conversation. You're just storytelling.
I agree. I look forward to having this one out at some point.
Well,
but
maybe that can be in your room 101.
Exactly. Well, no, I can't.
But
talking
me
about
telling
things.
stories.
If we
in
do
your
this a
room
few more
101.
times, it will be just calling
light
each other
check.
out.
You're going to have to get up.
Every time the lights go
I'm
off,
I'm running
take
around
a
the
shot.
circle every time. I'm going to hit it at some
A
point.
nice little loop. The lights will go off. What's
Okay.
that? Every like
Steps in.
5 minutes.
So, Joe, I hear from you that you have got 15 of these that you could rattle off. 15
Yes.
things that bug you more than they
I
should.
do, actually.
Have you got them in an order?
I've
Is
got-
there one that you have in mind that you want to start off with?
Well, here's my list, obviously, vaguely.
Wow, I love that.
I love that we
I
told
only
prep.
stopped as well because I had to come up. I'm still going.
We told you about this about what, half an hour ago,
Yeah.
and you've come up with
come up with a
more than I
list.
have in about 8 weeks of knowing this kind of
I love that.
schedule.
I
okay.
love notes. Notes are like,
A
c'est
few of
magnifique.
them are about people, and then a few of them are about like just general things.
Okay.
Because when I looked it up, a lot of people suggested general things as well. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, so it's not just everything I hate about a person.
If they're all Jack things, if Jack's listening to this, going, wait a minute.
No, Jack knows the things that get on my nerves. Like, I tell him all the time, and he's like, you need to give it a rest. And I'm like, listen, if it annoys me.
Okay, well, kick us off.
Yeah,
Let
go
us
on.
know. What would you like to present
Pitch
to
it to the council.
Yeah, what would you like to present to the Room 101 Council? We've got hands on levers ready
Yes.
to pull the lever
Okay.
to drop it into Room 101.
So there's the one that I've been hating a lot recently, and it's when people drag their feet when they walk.
Walking
Interesting.
shufflers.
Yes.
Okay, go on. Why?
Because why are you that lazy to not walk normally that you feel the need to shuffle? It's the noise. I'm a very noise person. I hate repetitive noises. And there's
Okay.
another one on here which will make sense as well. So like if there's a tapping noise or if there's birds chirping outside after a while, I'm like, that is getting on my nerves. Like, shut up.
Are you also bad with like oh? God, that's the
Go
move.
for-
And
go
the
for
lift's
that.
going off.
The novelty of that's not going to wear off.
How are you with like people like the noise of them eating? Because I can't
That's top of my list.
stand the noise of eating. It really fucks with me.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I've hated for the longest
Yeah.
time. I'll go back to the feet thing in a second. But yeah, eating loudly is, I think it's so vile. Like,
I think it's
even with your mouth
disgusting.
open-
It matters on the food that you're eating,
Well,
though,
yeah,
right?
if
Like,
someone's
if you're
eating a bag of
eating
crisps, it's
spaghetti, that's tough.
Yeah.
Spaghetti's tough.
No,
Crisps.
no.
No, you can eat spaghetti
You've got to
quietly.
You can eat spaghetti. Oh,
What I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying with crisps, the only way to not have them make noise is to go,
Yeah, so there's going to be foods that you have to make noise while
but keeping
eating,
your
that's
mouth
fine.
closed and
But-
crunching is
yeah,
fine.
and keeping your mouth
okay,
closed.
I see.
That's part and parcel
I'm
of a
figuring
crisp.
out your guys'
I'm
rules here. That's
talking
all.
about people that like slurp cereal.
Yeah.
It's not a good noise.
Or we'll have like a burger, like a wet burger, and then they go,
Yeah, and they're like
it's
smacking their lips.
revolt.
It's just
Lip
excessive.
smacking.
Okay, what about, because this isn't people's fault, jaw clickers.
Hate it. I hate jaw clicking.
My grandma, bless her, she,
Vile bitch.
Oh my God.
Absolutely vile bitch. I cannot. Because
fair, I know.
but also, I know in my head, I'm like, I'm the bad guy, and it's
it's
okay
not their
to
fault,
know
that's the
that.
thing. Occasionally my jaw, very occasionally.
I know it does.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah,
You've noticed?
yeah.
How often would
It
you
did
say?
it a lot last year.
Last year as in
Last year-
more than usual, or last year?
Last year, more than usual, I noticed it. But I might have just
Oh,
been
I'm
more on
sorry.
edge. I don't know. It's okay.
That's the sort of thing that I like to think I'd be aware of.
Oh
Quick
wow,
lap.
they're turning
I'll
off
just
a lot
shuffle round,
faster
shall I?
now.
Quick lap.
They're going off like every minute or
Wait, listen,
so now.
bit of ASMR.
That's terrible. That irked me. Why would you do that?
Nice.
No, we're just testing things. We're
Is
just
that how you
testing the
walk?
waters. You
Yeah.
did call my grandma a bitch, you know what I mean?
A
We're all-
vile bitch.
A vile bitch. No, but the
vile
podcast did. Officially, unofficially did. Oh, by the way, welcome to Officially,
Unofficially,
the best podcast on the internet. Episode 30?
roll them credits.
Tell them to sub.
Subscribe.
Beautiful. Did you like our jingle?
Yeah, I did. I liked how you kind of bounced off each other there.
Nice
How long did
that.
it take you
There's
to
also an
practice
audio
that?
jingle that will be playing in the episode.
Yeah.
It's like a nice little like song.
I like
It's
that.
good.
Okay, so it's let's go back to shoe shufflers. Is it like people who always do it, or if they only do it sometimes? Are they like going, oh, or is it just general shoe
I mean,
shuff?
I wouldn't know because I don't tend to follow people around. It's just
Okay.
usually like in the areas that I live in, if someone's walking, whether they have slippers on or they have, like, obviously there's shoes that you can't help that make noise, like flip flops and stuff.
I was about
That's
to bring up
fine.
flip flops.
Yeah.
But if you're walking and you're dragging your feet to the point where it's making a noise and you're just echoing this rancid noise everywhere, I was like, if that's how you walk, like, I feel like it reflects how you are as a person.
Would you tell your childhood friends?
Why would you laugh at
This
that?
is, it's such a, it reflects how you are as a person if you drag your
Do
feet.
you not know, like, the entire thing about how you present yourself depends on like how you present yourself is how you want to perceive yourself or something
I suppose
like
I did call Cole's grandma a vile bitch because she clicks her jaw, which is also not her fault. So maybe I do agree with you in
Like,
hindsight.
if you walk into a room and you be confident, then you're more inclined to actually be confident.
So does
Whereas
it?
opposed to if you walk with your head down, you're trying to
Yeah.
shuffle in.
And your
you're
mood's also
shy.
affected by how you move around. Like if you're
Yeah.
moving around happily and you're
self-mood thing?
bouncing and chatting, then eventually you'll basically fake yourself into then being happier of a day.
Well, what I will say is that shoe shuffling. I don't think I'm a shoe. I think I do sometimes. I catch myself doing it. It's like an amble.
Like if you just wake up in the morning. you're
Yeah, I
groggy.
do it in my
Sure.
own zone, especially with slippers on, but especially at the end of the day. And I do like, I think you're right.
Oh, God.
I sometimes do like a little rhythm in my head, like I'm going bada, 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 bada.
That's fine though. That's
Oh, that's fine. I thought you said
whimsy.
that's worse.
What,
Very
when you're
whimsical.
walking?
Yeah,
Just
not all the time because I'm quite a fast walker. You know that.
can you give us an example?
It's going to be tough to be seen, but you guys will have to
I'll
narrate
just
it
watch,
through. It's
yeah.
okay. At end of a long day, right? I'll be sort of. It's like.
Oh, he's like doing like a
Yeah,
toe heel.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very whimsy. You know, people do that.
But
I-
what are you talking then about?
I'm just like, what? You want me to
I
demonstrate?
did
Yes.
sort of hate that.
So like,
I hate that too. It's not a
Just
good
like
habit.
when
It's like my
people-
clicking. I shouldn't, but
Yeah.
walk and they're like this.
Oh, full on lazy.
Yeah, and their
Lazy.
heels just
Okay.
don't lift up, and it's
Yeah.
like I hate that, and I just think it's such like a improper way of walking.
I'll agree with you. That I dislike more because that seems indifferent. Mine is objectively annoyingly quirky, whereas at least your one is just
You're
sort
like
of
Mr. Popper's fucking penguins over it.
Yeah, exactly singing a song in my head.
I do just
Toe
want to
tapping.
clarify as well. There's going to be people that can't help it physically.
Sure, if you've got a limp.
Listen,
Can
whatever.
Stop all,
All
the
the limp
she's
heads in
ableist
chat.
comments.
Every single officially unofficially episode, we say yes, some people are disabled, not you guys. But fuck everyone else who
But
does
fuck
this.
them. And
If
fuck
they-
your
if-
vile bitch of a grandma.
Yeah, that one's fair.
Yeah. I would say I'm ready to decide on my Liverpool.
Really.
Yeah. I'm ready to go on the Liverpool.
Based on the walk that Joe did there, the really lazy, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
That's an attitude that I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to say, bosh.
Oh,
I'm
You're
not
gonna
pulling.
say- you're
I'm-
deboshing.
I'm not pulling the lever.
Why not?
don't like
I
it.
don't think I care.
Fair.
I don't think I care at all
But you
if
don't
somebody
like
does
noises
that.
when people eat loud.
I think I don't like disgusting noises. I don't like those sort of like wet, annoying noises. I guess I just don't find that annoying. For whatever reason, Cole's finding new ways to turn the lights back on. He just rolled out of frame. I don't think I find that a disgusting noise.
So you don't mind repetitive noises then?
I don't think so. Because also, you would have hated it in our Uber yesterday. The back door, like it was a Tesla, and it's got the electric door locks.
Yeah.
Instead of like a physical, you don't pull a handle or whatever. You press a button that undoes it. The button on the door, maybe it was this morning. wasn't like locking the door properly.
Okay.
And so it kept going
Rattling.
for 25 minutes.
Oh,
and it was
was
the
it
back
fixable?
door.
Was
No.
it fixable but no one bothered?
No, I'm pretty sure the door was fucked because it was an old
Okay,
Tesla.
okay.
And it was the electric lock was trying to like lock in and do its thing,
Yeah.
but it was literally going.
I just hate repetitive things.
It was
Not even audio though as well. Even like visual things too. On the flight here yesterday,
hates a kaleidoscope.
there was bless her, it was a girl, and she was in front of me, and I could see her through the airline seats, and God knows what she was doing, but she was doing some like erotic hand movements.
Erotic.
On a plane?
Erratic, sorry.
What sort of flight did you go on?
Wrong words.
We're not in the Netherlands
There
right
were-
now.
It was like a family going to Disneyland. It was erratic movements of like she was doing like
Like
How
alien
old was
hand
she?
syndrome or like disabled?
I don't
Oh,
think
there
I don't
we
think
go.
she was. I mean, she was pretty normal getting on the plane, and then she was pretty normal for like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden for the next
Doing some
15
hand
minutes,
stuff.
she was on her phone filming, and she was like,
Oh, she was doing like
do
TikTok
like a
dances.
TikTok dance.
But yeah, it was like so weird to watch, and because she kept doing the same thing over and over and over, I was like, oh my God, cover it.
Yeah,
I can't
that's-
get that in my eyes
That's
visual
not
anymore.
great.
I think I'd find that weird, but I don't think that would piss me off.
I'm
I'm
I
easily
was
pissed
trying to
off.
read, and out
I'm
of the corner
easily
of my
pissed
eye, I
off.
just see her going like,
When
I
we
guess
were
if you're
in,
trying to concentrate, yeah.
when we were in Denmark the first time, and and I, we went to see the Little Mermaid, you know, the little statue, the original one. And it's like a little island. It's about, I don't know, 4 foot, maybe 3 foot jump away. And everyone's like respectfully sat around it, taking pictures and stuff like that. And this one TikTok Zoomer,
Yeah.
she hopped onto the island and got her family to like, so all the, 30 people gather around taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
And then she hops on there for her family to like take a photo. And I was thinking, I've never prayed harder for someone to fall in, not break her neck, but like have to have one of those cones for 6 months.
Like a dog.
Yes.
So she doesn't like tear her
Like a
stitches out.
TikTok fucking dog.
God, that's horrible.
That's what she
Make
should
sure
have
you do
been.
follow on TikTok, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, we do have we are TikTok dogs.
We are
Please
TikTok
follow.
dogs. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not pulling my
Okay.
my
That's
lever
fair.
on that,
No, that's
unfortunately. And I'm sure that I will have some that you won't. But for
all
me,
of
it's
them
not
are
enough.
spiting you.
Jesus.
It happens every time. That's the beauty of
It
it, having
does.
been one person who does. But I pulled it. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
So it counts.
There it goes. Shoe shufflers go.
I have got one that reminds me of it was sort of similar to what you said like halfway through, where I mocked you and then immediately agreed with you, where you were saying it's like the character, what you do, then I can judge part of your character based off that. My one that I would like to submit is people wearing dry robes in contexts where dry robes don't make sense. So if you know the big like the coat things. The big long,
Like
it's
what surfers wear.
yeah, and it's
Right.
because there's like a dry robe in pink on the front. It's got like camo or whatever.
Do I know what a dry robe is? I thought you meant like either a dressing gown or a thobe.
No, this is the thing. So anybody who knows what a dry robe is, it's not necessarily unpopular. Here you go. So this is a dry robe. Have you seen
Oh,
them?
yeah, I've got one of those. Oh, okay, not one. That's a waterproof one.
Yeah, and it's like fluffy on the inside.
I've
And
got like a
basically-
dressing gown one that you wear in the house, like a zip-up dressing gown.
Sure, that's
but
fine.
that's
Yeah,
an
whatever.
outside
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
okay.
the people will go to the shop in a dry robe, and basically the purpose is you've gone like surfing, you've gone swimming,
Yeah.
and you're all wet from the sea. Instead of you then toweling and
It's a
then you've
hug
got
and
a
a rug.
towel,
You put the dry
then
robe
whack
on.
the dry robe on. It fully
see.
dries you, protects you from the wind,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Great purpose.
And then you can get dressed.
Yeah, and it's like nice and baggy, so you can like
Yeah.
pull up like shorts or whatever. Great purpose for that,
Okay.
right? Fucking Lindsay down the local Asda does not need to wear a fucking dry robe instead of a coat. You don't need to be wearing a dry robe. I don't know why you own a dry robe.
Is she a student?
No, she's a like 43-year-old woman.
Because that would be my first thought there, that students can get away.
Students are somewhat immune.
Exactly. They have to be there because
Yeah.
I've been a student, I've been a hungover student, I'm not getting up today student.
Yeah.
Oh, I will and get some cereal. I'm in my
Sure,
dressing gown,
fucking
right?
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, whatever.
But adults,
when
people,
I see people like pushing
children and
like a
futures and
pram
pasts.
around or whatever, wearing a dry robe, and they are
Shuffling.
shuffling their feet, clicking their jaws, and they are like they're
my
clearly
grandma, bitch.
the vile bitch. 42, that would suit your family. So then, like the fact that then she's just cutting about in a dry robe, I think and this makes me feel so classist. And makes me feel so prejudiced. I think it's so fucking chavvy
Really?
and so tacky to like wear. It just doesn't make any sense. You don't need this thing. Get a coat. Why aren't you wearing a coat? Like, it makes so much more sense just to possess a coat.
I feel like I'm on the fence on this though, because wearing a dry robe to a supermarket doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But I've seen people in Manchester walk their dog in windy and wet conditions while wearing a dry robe, which I think kind of makes more sense, because if you're out walking a dog and it's really cold, why wouldn't you not put something on that's supposed to protect you from the wind and cold?
It makes more sense for sure. That's a way better context for it. But I guess in my head, I'm still thinking, wear a fucking coat.
It's pretty ableist, mate.
Just wear
Some
a
disabled
coat.
people.
Okay, we're not talking to you who can't do a fucking zip up or whatever.
Wheelchair Wendy, you're immune.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
students, a lot of people are immune here.
They
Students are immune.
And
wheelchair
wheelchair Wendy.
Wendy's immune.
Yeah.
My vile picture of Nan is
Never
immune.
immune, no.
Oh, she's not?
No, God,
So she
no.
can't get away with it?
No,
I
of
see.
course she can't, yeah.
I'm learning the lines. I don't think it bothers me that much because I
You've also not
embrace
seen them,
reasons.
though.
Maybe not. Yeah, true.
might
but
notice it now.
I've seen people in like dressing gowns. I've seen people in.
I hate that.
Yeah?
A dressing gown in a
Pajama
shop.
goers.
Pajamas in a shop. Holy fucking shit, put some
Why?
jeans on.
Like,
Nah,
you-
good
Put
for
some
them.
joggers on.
Good for them.
On
You
the
go to
fence, though.
Tesco.
If
Who
it's
cares?
if you're nipping into the corner shop,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
If you're
a
going
quick
to
nip-
Asda or Morrison's, it's 15-minute drive away. If you're getting in the car, driving to the shop, and you're still in your
Yeah,
pajamas,
that's the line for you.
I think it's fucking pathetic.
I think there's like a line, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're going out, if
Yeah.
you're taking the time to travel somewhere, going somewhere, you should get dressed. But if you're
I
just
agree.
nipping somewhere really quickly, going to the corner,
I think
it's
again,
fine.
like, going down the corner shop, like, oh shit, I just need some milk or whatever. Cool. That's fine. Cool. Whatever.
Okay.
But then I've seen people, again, like, go to like a retail park or something. I've seen people cut about in pajamas around a retail park. And I'm like, why the fuck are you in the range?
All right, well, so
in
my-
some,
You know
like,
they haven't
poo-bed,
showered
like,
either.
like PJs.
My line would be.
These lines are going off way more regularly.
I was saying my line would be bed pajamas, yes. You know.
Yep.
Corner shop pajamas, yes. Tesco pajamas, yes. Pub pajamas, yes. Do it. Why not?
You're
Bar,
fucked in the head.
Nah, no, I
What's
wouldn't.
the
I wouldn't
line?
in a pub.
Oh,
I'd,
no.
I'd respect it if someone was at a pub in their pajamas. I'd be like, either good for you.
I would think they are ill.
That's the opposite of
Yeah,
shuffling
I
your
think
shoes.
that
No,
they're
that's the
ill,
opposite,
though.
and maybe they are, but that's the opposite of shuffling your shoes because that is someone who has pure confidence. That is someone who walks in
No,
the room.
that's someone that's not
and goes, "Hey,
showered.
I think
I'm
it's
pajama
someone-
Terry."
That's-
I think
someone
it's
that's not
someone that
showered.
is, and again, I'm probably wrong on these. I think
Go
it's
on.
someone that is lazy.
Really?
I think it's somebody that, again, I find it tacky and I find it chavvy.
They rock up
do
there,
They,
look-
do they need to impress me? No, obviously they don't.
They've got their little hat, their little pajama hat, and they go, "Oh, I was up all night last night saving seals.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a long one at the volunteer fire service.
Okay.
3 babies. I barely. I only had an hour's sleep. I really need this, this drink or this fucking pot of Nesquik
Yeah.
from the local Asda.
Yeah.
Please don't judge me. They'll say.
And you're driving. You're getting
I
in
got,
the
I
car.
got an Uber.
You've
I
got
a
an
limo.
Uber.
I got a limo. Got a limo to Asda. I've been saving up my
getting an
volunteer
Uber in
pennies.
your pajamas.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
cool. That sounds like a Wombat song.
Brother, you cannot think that's okay.
That does like a Wombat song. Getting an Uber.
Can I slightly like divert mine then to like maybe like wearing clothes in the wrong context, like lazy clothes in the wrong context, like pajamas, dry robe.
I'm happy to vote. I'm happy to vote if you are, Joe. If you want any more
It goes
info.
full circle for me though, because I'll just make this last comment.
Mm.
It's like, you know how we literally spoke about it yesterday about how when you wake up, you want to get up and get dressed and start the
We
day
did,
as up to date,
mhm.
even if you don't leave the house or whatever. And
Yeah.
I feel like, again, from what I said, is how you present yourself is how people would perceive you.
Mm.
And if you're walking about constantly, oh, well, pajamas are comfy, and you just live all day in your pajamas and stuff, people perceive you and like, oh, well, she doesn't really care about, they don't care about themselves. And obviously, you shouldn't care about how other people think of you.
I agree with
but
that. Yeah.
Day and age, people are very judgmental,
Or
especially.
just do it for yourself, right?
Yeah, and
like
you should do it for yourself too. I think it's important, even if you want to wear comfy clothes. Like, for example, I changed into comfy clothes to come
Yeah,
on his. I didn't put my pajamas on, but I'm in comfier clothes.
and I think ultimately it is a bit of a blurry line of like joggers, fine.
Yeah.
Pajamas, no. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, because society has said so.
Because it's different.
And you know that I'm a big believer in just because society says so doesn't mean it
Yeah.
should be. Such as, a different conversation I'll have one day, breakfast foods. Right? Who said that bacon is a breakfast food and steak isn't? If you want to have steak for breakfast, good for you. So just because society says that joggers are not okay, joggers are okay, pajama bottoms aren't. Not for me, mate. Not for me. I'm a maverick.
I think
I'm an outcast, I'm a freak.
I think you're setting yourself up to fail if you dress lazily when you're out and about. I guess that's my takeaway.
Yeah, go on, I'm ready.
Oh, any Liverpoolers in chat?
Bomb. Not for me.
No, Liverpoolers in chat.
I thought you would.
It doesn't bother me, but I can understand, like, yeah, it doesn't bother me when I see them, but it just does put that thought in my mind of why do they go out in their jammies, or like, do you know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother me to the degree where I hate it.
So you'll have to continue to keep judging, and they'll keep doing it, mate.
Fine. I thought that's how it would go anyway.
Alas.
Oh, light boy.
I gotta put these fucking lights in room 101. Okay. My first room 101 for the episode will be songs that end with laughter. So you have a song, you have a rock song, it's a really good song. Yeah, this is great.
I'm going to read my last one right
Laughing
there.
at the end of songs. Yes. So you hear this is so
You've
good.
got to immediately before.
Sound of the summer. And then at the end, the band, Wombats. I mentioned Wombats. They're absolute.
Let's dance to Joy Division.
And at the end, you know, they're the irony. So happy. Fade out.
Laughing. Oh,
Cut that out.
I'm so with you.
You've got sound engineers. Chop. I could do that for you. I'm not a pro.
Are you proving to us that you had fun at the studio? I don't need to know that.
I don't know. And it's things like skits in albums where you listen. I know you're not an album listener.
I'm not.
But they go into your rotation, right? So you're Noah Carning, right? And every now and then you hear Noah Carn going like for 8 seconds, "Hey, Terry, is that the vibe we want?" And that's for some reason included
I was going to bring that up.
in the album. Why?
Let me.
It'd be a great song, and then at the start or the end, it'll be some conversation that makes no sense.
Yeah.
There's-
It's mental to me.
On Noah's new album, I'm a big Noah head. He's got a song.
That's why you're so poor now, isn't it?
He's a very expensive gig ticket. At the start of one of his songs called "Headed North," the song itself is fine. It's very chill. It's like a campfire vibe, and they recorded it when they're around a campfire. Cool idea.
Read boring
At
is
the
what
start,
Stumpy's.
oh, shut up.
No, I like
brother.
Noah Carn, but if you say it's chill, we know what you mean.
It's
Sorry,
lovely.
I'm being the bad guy.
He right at the start, he's like playing the guitar, whatever, and it's like just him on the acoustic guitar. He messes up and he goes, "Ah, shit," and then plays it again. And I'm like, "Fucking cut that, Noah.
Agreed.
Let's restart.
Unnecessary.
Let's click stop recording.
Yeah.
Let's go again."
You don't even need to do that.
Cut.
You can
But it shows his authentic self, and that they can make mistakes.
Fucking hate it.
Now, what I would say is if it's like a live album, and
cool.
you keep in a bit of the skittishness of the live, him chatting with the crowd, making an error, someone calls out, "You're a wanker, Noah, lower your prices," sort of thing, and he
Very
goes,
expensive
"No,
gig
mate,
ticket.
not going to do that."
110 quid for standing,
That's mental.
and I paid it
That's
like a fucking
more
chud.
than what I paid for Billie Eilish.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I think I paid
pretty mad.
I think it was like 70 for standing.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Noah's in the wrong for that, and I'm not one to normally criticise that beautiful man.
And also,
yet,
yes, to remind, I like the guy, but I'm,
Yeah.
you know, I'm defending you, if anything.
nonsense.
But yeah, I don't know what they're trying to prove, and it sucks as well. So we're all streamers, right? There's songs that I've been really liking, and maybe, you know, for you guys listening at home, if you have songs that you want to put on a playlist for a party or a house party or whatever, right? You think, "Oh, this is great, I'm adding this straight in." Then it gets to the end, and there's my least favorite thing now, a hidden track. 3 minutes of silence, and you never realise you're
It's
listening
nonsense.
to silence till you go, "Wait a minute, wasn't I listening to music?" Or silence. Oh shit! Do you know what I mean? A jump scare. I hate all of this shit.
Yeah, it frustrates me a lot. I
Yeah.
think as soon as the song ends, fucking move on.
Yeah.
Next track. Also, a song with a long outro, like, just annoys me.
How long is long? Like
think
Hey Jude, the
if it-
longest outro, classic song.
If it's the same thing happening over and over and over, and it's like slightly fading,
Yeah.
I don't know, fuck me, just cut it. Just
Yeah,
fade way quicker here, boys.
Repetitive noises.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to if someone redeems a song on my stream and it's got the same melody.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, stop, get off.
So you don't
Yeah.
like what about
I
like
hate
dance
it.
music, like dance try to start with boom, ching before like for a while.
Yeah, but if there's someone singing on it, they've got a nice voice, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's like rap or like
Oh, like a beat,
mumble
like a
rap,
beat in the
If
background.
it's the beat and it's just the guy going, "Da-ba-na-ba-na-ba-na, da-ba-na-ba-na-ba-na, I'm like, get the fuck out of my fucking ears. Oh my god, I can't stand it. It's
But
so repetitive.
The beats got to you. You know, you did that in iambic pentameter. That was quite impressive.
I love a
Get the
song with
fuck
a
out
good
of my
beat,
street.
but it's just I like songs that have that nice up and
nice
down
flow.
flow.
Yeah, I
When
agree.
it's very repetitive,
The best rap
and
songs
it's
are as
not
well.
melodic at all. Just
Yeah,
like, what's the point?
I've been through a phase. I like rap music a lot, right? And I like a lot of rap with beats. There's a lot of rap music and songs that I like from artists that I would never share with someone because I'm like,
Doing a spin.
I can tell you're getting worked up on this.
I need to walk off some anger.
You're getting louder with every waking second with the lights and the laughing at the songs.
But I'm like, I really like this artist. I know this person's story. I listen to this very pure beat rapper, slow, whatever, right? I'd never say like, oh, check out this song by Lupe Fiasco. It's great because it's one for the Lupe heads, right? And the ones that you're referring to is for the Lupe heads, which is sort of fine. But I do agree as well. And as I maybe get older, a lot of rap songs I hear, if you go on like rap playlists on Spotify, a lot of them are that, and then trying to out rap God each other, and I'm bored of that. I know you're good at rapping.
That was the thing in casting for a while. So we cast Car Soccer, Rocket League, available on the Epic Games Store for free right now.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I would.
Sick, what a review.
There you go.
So we
Download it.
we commentate that. Do you remember like a few years ago, maybe like 2019 or something, 2020, there was like a really big like push for, oh my god, this caster talks so fast.
Yeah.
And it was like a load of casters, like kind of like the bubble casters and sort of like airing into getting like kind of bigger gigs.
Including us at the time.
Including us. Everyone sort of fell into the trap of just talking quicker means better at job.
Yeah.
And everybody fell into that trap, and it became such like an annoyance of mine at the time. But I was falling into it because everyone was doing it. Then eventually everyone has stopped doing that, so it's a lot nicer.
Yeah, it's terrible and stupid for casting. For podcasting, it's really impressive. People can speak that quickly and clearly and still go on and on and on. It's really impressive. I really like it. People can do that. It's very good.
You doing on and on. Ruined it in the middle. It's a bit of a cheat code.
That was a bit of a cheat.
Bit of a cheat code. Bit of an out while you could think.
I'm not.
Harry Mack would never do on and on and on. He rhymed on with on.
I was listening to a Foo Fighters song the other day, right?
Banger.
And I've got a song called Concrete and Gold, which I think is the name of one of their albums. Okay.
Is it?
And it's like, I think so, or at least like the lead track from an album. It's newer, like very new.
Oh, Christ, I don't know it then.
I don't know a lot of bands' new songs, artists' new songs, right? But basically, at the end, it's a standard Foo Fighters fare. It's quite experimental. You really sort of vibe with it. It's not like a stadium filler. But at the end, he just goes, "Fuck you, Daryl," and then it ends.
Nonsense.
I don't know who Daryl is.
Couldn't
I don't
be
care
asked.
who Daryl is.
It's always no context.
Yeah.
Yeah, could not be asked
Not
for
fun,
that.
not funny.
No.
Even if I love the band, there's songs that I like from up and coming bands. And I'm just like, why have you added that? Why have you added that? It's not cool. I'm sure you're friends.
I'm ready to vote.
Yeah.
I'm so
Shall we
ready to vote.
I think we should do it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Any upcoming
Liverpool.
bands, stop laughing at the end of your songs.
Not even laughing, just talking.
Yeah.
Nonsense
Unless
at the
it's
end.
relevant to the song.
There's a really good song by the Front Bottoms. Do you know the Front Bottoms?
No.
Great band. Very good band. Cole, for some reason, I don't know why. He doesn't like
The
them.
whole community destroy. It's right. I'll do my impression of a Front Bottom song. Okay, imagine a guitar, but it's instead of plucking the strings, it's sort of bashing it against the wall. And then a singer that instead of singing goes, "I want my dog to die.
Now that's
my
accurate.
dog died. Oh no, Fido, where will you be tonight?" And then the crowd will go, "Where will you be tonight? Where will you be tonight?"
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Was that close to
They
the
have
actual thing?
They've got a really bad song, if you can imagine, where at the end, he for some reason it like goes like really chill and like goes like nice and quiet, and the song is pretty, it's like really energetic, and then at the end he does like a minute and a half of like slam poetry. And I'm like, I have got no fucking clue why you think anybody cares. I don't know why you think that we're here to listen to you do some. I don't know if it's good slam poetry. I don't know how to judge it because it's just him talking about like somebody leaving him, and then it ends, and it's like,
To be fair, I must
you've just
admit,
trauma dumped on me.
I must admit, Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
They've got a song where at the end they go like, "From day one, I thought about everybody walking out," and I cry. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. It's about 30 seconds, and there's like a guitar thing that goes at the end, and I'm like, "Oh my god! If I was a 12-year-old girl,
Cinema.
I'd be going crazy for this. I'd be going
Infuriating.
absolutely crazy."
Yeah, talking at the end of songs or laughing, get out.
The
Same with
only
podcasts.
song that I don't mind that is talking is one of Olivia Rodrigo's songs.
Oh yeah.
I think it's All American. It's like American Idiot or something.
We're gonna
Oh, you-
nod. Oh, the one where it goes.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Olivia Rodrigo, I'm singing a song. Yeah.
No,
that song.
it's
That's really good.
It's where she's basically talking. It's like
don't know it.
No,
No.
Sorry.
you should listen to it. But she talks in it.
We'll play it in full now. Yeah, that was good actually. I did like
was-
she,
that.
a good
she
review.
basically
Yeah. 8 out
her
of 10.
verses are
Yeah.
spoken,
Okay.
but I think that fits it though because
Yes, that's a
it's
different
the style
thing.
of the
That's
song,
part
and
of the
as
song.
opposed to she's just waffling at the start.
Yeah,
At the
I
end.
think a song can earn it to an extent as well. If you really lean into it, I think artistically anything can go. You can make it work.
Tell
It's
you
when
what.
bands just like whack it on the end. It's like I don't know why you've done
The
that.
only one, and we should move on to your next one in a second, but I've just come to my mind, the only one of these that I actually quite like, and it's also got that sort of failure at the start that you mentioned, or one of you mentioned, is, Time of Your Life by Green Day? That starts with boom, boom, boom. Fuck it, boom, 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 and that actually fits it because it's like the vibe of this frustrated guy sort of
Yeah.
playing his guitar
Yeah.
badly. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
but that's similar to what you were saying, sort of
You're
thematic.
Beautiful by James Blunt, where he goes,
What's that?
my love is brilliant. And he does nothing. And he goes, my love is brilliant.
Does it start with a double?
He starts the double because
Oh,
he
I
fucks
never
it.
realised that.
Yeah.
But
I'll have
like
to
you
listen to
could
that
just
song in full.
cut that. I don't understand.
That's what I mean. He could have, but I think because that song is
thematic.
so iconic,
Yeah, fair.
and he's almost this like frustrated ex-lover or whatever, the jilted person, it kind of works.
But what about in Let's Dance to Joy Division where they fucking laugh at the
They
end?
fucking laugh at the end
a
like
bunch of
fucking
childish
pricks.
tossers.
Fucking dickheads. Like a bunch of vile bitches. Is your mum a wombat? Not even your mum. Is your grandma a wombat? Cunt.
I was going to say to you specifically, please don't drop a C-bomb in this one because I'm doing the auto editor. I'm going to be on my laptop in an airport. So this is a run through. I'm not going to be able to bleep the C's, which is a horrible manual job, by the way. There's no C block.
Ooh, that makes it
You've
fun.
just done it. It's done.
Yeah.
You've
That's
done
my
that
only
one.
one in
Do
OU so far
you?
as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Play
Joe,
off.
next Room 101.
All right, this one I think I don't know how to word it, so I'll try and explain it as well.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do it first go. But one of my other big problems is I cannot stand when lobster dishes are served with the entire carcass of the lobster as a display on the plate.
Okay.
Or any animal of sort. So crab
I was going to say,
or
does that extend to crab legs?
So this
prawns
is-
with their heads on and
Heads,
shells. Yeah.
paws.
So this
Yeah.
is when you're at the Ritz. Jenkins has taken the limo out to take you to a smart restaurant. No one is wearing what was the
Dry robes.
A dry robe. No one's shuffling their shoes. This is your people,
Yeah.
Joe. The place in society you've elevated to.
Lobster
and they
suckers.
Say, they say caviar for my lady. Oh, the lobster, perfect. And they serve you.
A shelled lobster.
Yeah, so this is that actually
a shell
happened. So
whiz.
when me and Jack were in, where was it?
The fucking Ritz by the sounds of things.
I think
When we were in debt,
We
and we
were-
could only go to the Ritz in the UK.
we were in Toronto before Boston, and it was Valentine's Day. We went out for Valentine's
Aw,
Day dinner. We found a
cute.
last minute reservation. We went there. I was like, "Oh, lobster linguine," and I was like, "I want to try something new." When I ordered it, I said to the waiter, "Does this come out with the meat chopped? No lobster on show. Like no, I
Like
don't
all
want-
the shell
I said,
nonsense, yeah.
I don't want to see any shell.
Yeah, yeah.
No, nothing." He says, no, won't come out. Side topic, worst dinner experience of our entire lives.
Tell us
no.
after. I do want to hear this.
But yeah, when it eventually came out, the lobster was just on the plate staring at me.
Eyes and all.
What, next
whole
to
thing, yeah.
some pasta? And it was like
Next
chop
to
it up
my
and mix it with pasta.
with its meat just mixed in. I don't mind.
Oh, so they
So they de-meated
And
the
then-
lobster.
They did, well, I think it was only half of it, but its head was there, his claws, or his body. I don't know. I didn't
Were
look
you
at it for very
expected to
long.
like break and get more meat out of it?
No, it was
do you
just
know?
literally to be on.
He
It
was
was
just
a
there
display.
vibing.
I just had to knock him off. But
like a cat.
Fuck off.
but my problem is that I can't stand that. I think that's so. It makes me sad because I don't mind eating chicken. I obviously
Fuck
love
'em.
animals, right? But I think there's a limit to what I can take. If I see if I'm eating chicken and there's chickens walking around in front of me, or there's a dead chicken in front of me, I can't eat it.
What a horrible environment to be eating food in.
But that's the thing. Why would I then be
Dead
served?
chicken on
Sounds
the
like a
floor.
Heston
Why would
Blumenthal
I then be
experiment.
served a lobster linguine with the dead animal that made the lobster linguine?
I've got a similar like vibe of when people like pick a lobster in like the big tank and they go, I'll have that one.
Yeah.
I find that fucking savage. I think that is so weird to be like,
Eeny,
I
meeny,
want to,
miny, you.
I'd like to murder that one actually, and then probably consume its innards. And they go, great choice, sir. Fucking stab it in the skull,
hopefully.
or they'll put it in the water
Yeah.
hot, which is just cruel. I get
It is a
that.
weird one because if I eat meat, why would I then care? But it's like I don't want to
But
look into its eyes.
it's almost like wolves that like people who eat
It works. We're in France.
wolves that eat people that
Just
Go
lost
again.
it.
You got this.
the wolves that eat people that
Keep going. You got this. You can do this.
We've had a long
the
day.
wolves that people that eat meat put up.
I'm so proud.
That does
Thank
not
you.
make sense, does it?
The wolves that people that eat meat put up.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The walls put up by the people that eat meat.
Thank you.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes,
you
no,
know what
yeah,
I
no,
mean.
I do know what you mean.
You
And
have to dissociate.
There's we've discussed before on this podcast and various others that everybody's a hypocrite in some way. The example I gave was when I'm walking my dog and someone's on the same side of the pavement as me. I think, why the fuck are you on my pavement?
Okay,
They're
that's
only on
just-
my pavement because
that's
I'm on
just
their
you being
pavement. Do you know what I
dick.
mean? Little things like that where you give yourself benefit of the doubt, you don't give it to them. And I think that in general, and I'm the exact same for my sins, eating meat is one of the main ones. I eat
Yep.
pretty much all meat. There's no meat that I don't eat morally. Any meat I don't eat because I don't like it. And yet if someone said, here's a chicken, get it to a plate, a live clucking chicken,
Yeah. I couldn't do
couldn't
it.
do. I could probably press it. This is more hypocrisy. I could probably press a button. If there was a press this button, then it goes zoop, instant.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
You couldn't press the button.
I couldn't kill an animal like that. No.
Really?
Nope.
I've had to kill a pheasant before.
You've had to.
Yeah. So my dog bit a pheasant in the bush, and he bit it.
Oh no!
And he was trying to get away, bless it. And he went into the bush, and he went, "Arr," bit down on it. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So I called him back. Bless him. He immediately left his bird alone, came
Yeah.
back to me, and I thought, fucking hell, that was good. I was lucky. And then went into the bush, grabbed it, and this poor thing was like flapping about. But
Yeah.
it had like broken its wing. I was like, oh my fucking God. Put it in my jacket, and I then jogged home. That poor thing was like passing out. And it was literally like going limp. And I was like, oh, fuck, I can walk now because it's dead. And like, it doesn't really matter anymore. And then it would like wake up and go, fucking hell. And it then
Jesus.
start flapping again. And then it would pass out.
Oh my god!
It was horrible. So I put it in like a shoebox, then take it to a animal rescue sanctuary type thing near
Yeah.
me. When I was then trying to locate the shoebox, it then did just fully like near enough die. And so I was like, oh my God. And then I thought it was like fully dead, but it was definitely just not going to make it. And like I rang the place and they were like, oh, is it moving? I was like, it's not moved for like a minute. And they were like, yeah, that's like gone. Like, it won't survive now if you bring it to us. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. But then I thought, if this thing is not currently dead, I would like to now end its suffering just in case, because I don't want to then put it in the bush or something, and then
Kill
a cat
confirmed.
finds it, and then the cat essentially tortures it
Oh, man.
and has to dig it. So I just like put it in a bush, put a rock on its head, and just stamped on it. And I was just like,
That's how you take it out.
well, what else am I going to do?
I thought the whole like blissful way of killing a bird was like breaking its neck.
Yeah, but then I have to go like,
And then if
and
you
that's
fuck
weird.
that up,
If I fuck that up, yeah. I was thinking if I just straight up crush its skull,
Yeah.
it is dead. It's
Vile.
not
No.
pretty. It's not whatever.
Although
But it's a rock.
Okay, where were we? I did want to know if you can give us the brief notes version because we're getting on in time. Your horror story,
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
willing to share it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and do as quickly as possible. So we booked for 9:30 at night. It was 9 p.m. Sorry,
That's
we
a
got
late
there.
old dinner.
Yeah, well, I think Jack got done at like 8 o'clock or something for
Okay.
Scrim,
Oh,
'cause it
fair
was
enough.
before
Okay,
Boston.
fair. Yeah.
So we literally left. We got back to the Airbnb, changed quickly, headed out for 9. We got there. It was busy little place. We waited 20 minutes before we got seated. We eventually got seated. Very busy restaurant. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how big it was, but anyway, we sat down. We waited. We ordered, and then I think from when we ordered to when we got our starter was an entire hour.
That's awful.
That's walk away
So
level.
bear in mind, it's already about 10:30.
Yeah,
We just got our
yeah.
starters.
10 and also on Valentine's Day, so you're going nowhere else. There's no
Fair
other
point, and
option.
they knew.
Yeah.
Service was very slow. You could tell they were getting riled up, stuff like that. Finished our starters, but okay. Another hour goes by. We finally get our mains. It's now 11:30 at night. That's when the lobster comes out. You can tell.
God.
You
So you've been there for
tilted.
2 hours and they
How-
give you a little lobster thing they said they wouldn't serve
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
And
okay.
so when we played it, and Jack knew, he looked at me, and I was like, I can't eat that. Like, I'm disgusted. It put me right off my food.
Did you eat it at all?
I had a little bit of it and then didn't touch it afterwards because they called the waiter back. So she said not to have the lobster on it. So they took it away, took it off, brought it back. And I was just like...
But you know that it's...
I know it
my
came from
appetite
him
was
and he's
gone.
now in the bin.
Well,
Yeah.
because so much food is in your mind, right? It's not about the taste, not about the
Yeah,
smell.
yeah.
It's about,
It's just-
I now associate this thing with that thing.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
So it's 11:30. I had a little bit. Jackie, his meal was atrocious. By the way, he got some like chicken potato dish. It looked like a ready meal, like canteen dish. I have a picture of it somewhere that I can show you guys. And the vegetables was the two tiniest bits of broccoli and carrot. It looked like a school dinner.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that good. And it like Jack very kindly paid for the whole thing. It was like a set meal thing or whatever, and I was like, oh my god! And that's the food that they're serving. Anyway, it got to midnight and we still hadn't gotten our desserts, and we were like, by the time we get our desserts, it's probably gonna be 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we called one over. Which is over. Can we get our desserts to go, please? We've been waiting for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah. And then they bring it over. Within 2 minutes, they bring the desserts over. And we pay and we leave. And we walked back to the Airbnb, and it was just like, I don't know, it was just such a defeating moment.
That's
we spent
so annoying.
over 3 hours in a
Yeah.
restaurant to eat
That's
a
such a
starter
long
and a
time.
main. We didn't even eat the desserts because we were just so done with
Yeah.
it and wanted to go to bed.
Was it expensive as well, like for the
It
quality?
was in Canada as well.
Yeah.
It was all Canadian, so dollars. So it was pretty expensive, especially for being on Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. But yeah, it was not. It was probably the worst dinner experience I had, and it wasn't even because of like something completely went wrong. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just the insane wait times between the lack of service, the long waiting, and it wasn't just us either. There was so many people in the restaurant that were in the exact same boat as us.
Really?
That were just waiting a full hour.
Could you
for their
sense
starter.
the vibe was sort of
Everyone wanted
frustrated?
to, like everyone was, and on the floor was.
That makes you feel a little bit better,
completely
though, right?
annoyed.
Like that makes you feel better than if everyone else having a wonderful time,
Yeah,
leaning
true, yeah,
forward,
yeah.
candlelit, dinner, candles in their eyes, they're making
the lobsters
out.
in between them.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm here too.
It just felt like we were all like held hostage by this like family run
By Big Canada.
Italian restaurant. Or
And they're
whatever.
also all probably thinking, like, you've got nowhere else to fucking go.
Yeah.
Because it's Valentine's Day, baby.
And then they had the nerve on their way out to give us like they gave everyone like a rose. They gave me a rose, and I'm like,
Fuck it
"Well,
off.
this is meant to make me feel better." Just sat on a
This
chair
is
for
from
3
the
hours.
lobster at the end of the bar. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. I've got an animal-related one.
Oh god.
We are all dog owners here.
We are.
We are all own a dog.
Dog type, dog breed, for those who don't know.
Like German Shepherd-esque, Romanian rescue, fucking like 20-odd breeds. Part coyote, which is fun.
I've got a little Cavachon called Jasper. He's very cute.
I've got Yorkshire Terrier.
I like
that,
Yorkshire
love that.
Terriers.
So
Hold
2
on.
small dogs.
Yep.
And then big boy dog.
Yep.
Mine is off-lead walkers
Oh.
in essentially any context, but not all. So not all contexts. So, as I am a man who owns a reactive dog,
Yep.
and he is a big dog that can do damage to other smaller dogs, the amount of fucking times that I will go to a public place, like a public park, or there's like a rec or something. It's like 3 football pitches or something. It's like a Sunday league thing. And I'll always do like a perimeter around, and like he'll be on like a long extendable lead, and he'll go off and sniff things and stuff. The amount of times where like there's normally like an older couple that have got like a little shit yappy dog that will just like come walking over or come bounding over, and I'll then just get my dog nice and close to me.
Yep.
But he's actively scared of small dogs now because of this. When they come over, he tries to pull away from them because he's like, I hate this. He hates like puppies. He hates small dogs because I imagine things are like nipped by them and stuff. And it's when you then say to people, and I'm like, can you get your dog back?
Yep.
And they go, yeah. And then just keep walking. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. My dog could fucking kill your dog.
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm not doing it for my dog's benefit. Yeah, he's stressed, but he'll get over it. He could kill your dog right now.
Like his reaction can change from being
Yeah.
scared to, because that's what Arlo does. I'm fully with you on this part.
Yeah.
The lever's been broken. I
Yeah.
pulled that lever, but like
I needed a win in this episode. I pulled on the big guns.
the way Arlo reacts, she's a very anxious dog.
Yeah.
And no matter what, she does not go up to dogs ever.
Mm-hmm.
And if they come up to her initial reaction is to kind of, tail tuck,
Yeah.
kind of like walking away.
Likewise, same
But
friendzone.
if it gets too much for her, she'll change, and she's not aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
but she'll snap.
Yeah.
Little bit of like back off.
Like holy shit, I've given you the warning signs, but I'm not
like,
happy.
Get off me.
Fuck off,
and
yeah.
What scares me, it doesn't scare me that she'll attack. It's what other dogs might do if she does that to them.
Yeah.
And I hate it. There is a French bulldog in my apartment building. The amount of times I've run into this bloody dog off leash.
Yeah.
And this thing has
In the building.
Yeah, so it
Just
lives
trotting about the corridors.
no, it's in our courtyard.
Right.
And it's off leash, and every time without fail, the dog's running over to Arlo, and he's calling the owner's calling. I don't know the dog's name. They'll call him Milo. Milo. Yeah, Milo. It clearly does not listen to you.
It has no recall.
With dogs that
Dogs
big.
with no recall, like that's. I guess it's on that similar trend. If a dog has good recall, then I think fair play.
If it's off leash, then it's fine. Yeah.
That's
Are we-
what
are
I
we
mean.
talk- are we
It's not in
talking-
every circumstance.
Now,
This
are
is
we
for.
talking about in a dog walking area, a grass, a green
any
square,
area.
or on the pavement? Because on the pavement,
I'd say-
100% of the time, no matter how well trained your dog is,
That's 100%
crazy
of the
to me.
time.
That's
I agree.
mad.
I would
I've
say-
heard stories. It's quick. I've heard stories of like super well trained dogs, Crufts level, well trained. You see their dog walk on the other side of the road,
Yeah.
cross the road and get squished.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it can happen
It
like
can
that, no
happen
matter
in
how
an
well trained your dog is.
I think that yes, there's scenarios where I would say if you're a responsible dog owner, you know the limits of your dog, and you will let your dog off lead when you know it's okay, and if it has good
And it's
recall.
safe.
At that point, I do then think that's fine. As long as your dog goes back to you,
Yeah.
power to you. That's so good. You've trained your dog really well. I love that for you. That's
and
great.
you're concentrating on it too.
Yeah, and you're
Do you know what I
concentrating.
mean? You're
Yeah.
not there, Rover's running about, you're there on
Yeah.
Tinder, oh, no matches.
Yeah. Like, I know the limits of my dog, and that's
Yeah.
he can't do that in that kind of space. But if we go to the beach, then I know for a fact that he's away from all dogs. He will basically not leave my side. He'll go
Yeah.
like 3 meters away at most, and I know where he is. And even if there's a dog running around over there, he won't give a shit because it's not paying attention to him. He's good with that. But as soon as we're in that kind of field, I'm like, no, you're staying on your lead. That's your limit, and that's
Yeah.
okay. Like I get maybe like my reframe is like pet owners that don't know their pet's limits.
Yeah, okay,
like they
okay.
don't know what their pet is actually capable
Pet
of.
owners not actually being owners and training their
pet owner,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just
'Cause
having a dog
it's never
passively.
usually the dog's fault. The dog doesn't understand.
Yeah, the dog's just doing its thing. It
And-
wants to go see another dog.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And I mean, it's a different scenario because you've got a big dog. Maybe you'll understand more because you've got a small dog.
Yeah.
But a big dogs go for little dogs sometimes, especially
Yeah.
if they're aggressive. The amount of times that I've been on a walk with Arlo and a dog's went for her. There was one time me and Jack were walking with Arlo, and granted, this dog was on a lead. I think it was a homeless guy and his dog. The dog lunged at Arlo because it was
Jeez.
a tight path. She went onto the road, and
Yeah.
obviously I could only react so fast. I pulled her back up instantly.
But that's back towards the dog then, so it's sort of a bit of a rock and a hard
And
place.
it's like obviously that was a little bit of a more times event.
Yeah.
Well, that's what,
It wasn't
in this
really
episode I was
over.
saying when someone's sharing my pavement with my dog. What unbelievable.
And so he was like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like annoyed at it, but I was like, nothing happens, it's fine. But then those scenarios where it's like they're off the leash, they don't have recall.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
French bulldog was running to one time. We were trying in the apartment. The dog comes running. I'm like, I don't like how fast that French bull's coming right at my dog. I knew Arlo again, tail tucked,
Yeah,
turns,
yeah.
tap. I don't know what that dog's gonna do. So I pick her up, and as I pick her up, and I know that's a bad thing to do because it's like a thing that if a dog's
Prey drive.
yeah,
Yeah.
it encourages them. But I literally didn't even pick her. I went to do that, and he went for her, and I picked
Jesus.
her up. I was, oh my God. And Jack's like, calm down, sorry. I was like, no, that dog went for her.
Yeah.
And the guy comes in, oh, come here, oh, sorry. Oh, do one.
Because sorry means nothing there,
riles
because
me
he's
up.
not going to go,
You've not
oh
learned the
my
behaviour.
God,
Just
it's time
Put
for
your
me
dog on a
to...
leash.
It's time
not
for me to
hard.
train.
I've
Milo.
had full shouting matches with people because I get very angry with this because ultimately Enzo's done very, very well. He's learned a huge amount. I'm very proud of him, but it sets him back every now and then, and it's very frustrating. And I can shout loudly. I have shouted like my fucking lungs out at people when they've just been completely negligent. Their dogs, it was literally like a few months ago, like January or February.
Yeah.
2 little dogs, which is what kind of maybe put this on my list. 2 little dogs come running up, and they, like I said, I go around the perimeter of this big field. It's like 3 football pitches. They like were kind of cutting through the middle, which nobody does, and they're also kind of walking directly at us. So I then see them about to intersect. So I then stop and then keep Enzo with me, assuming then they're going to go either like that or past me, at which point I know what to do and I can figure it out. They then, both their dogs, like Springer Spaniels or something, run up to him. They're circling him, trying to sniff him. He, bless him, has got his tail between his legs. He's then really scared. He's trying to pull away. I'm saying to these people, get your dogs now.
Yeah.
They're then like walking over. They're not even calling their dogs names.
Yeah.
I'm then like swearing, saying, get your fucking dogs now. I'm not doing this for him. I'm doing it for your dogs. Get your dogs. And then the guy went, oh, right. I went, go fuck yourself. Fuck you.
is, though-
Get your fucking dogs, you prick. And then him and his wife were like, oh my God, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're a fucking moron. Get your dog. I was like, you know when you're like
Were
shaking
you
with anger?
apoplectic?
I was apoplectic.
Plippy-ploppy-plectic.
I was a plippopopoplectic.
You were plopping plepically.
Thing
I
is,
was
though,
bigly time.
the thing is, people don't seem to understand that. You probably agree. I would kick a dog.
I have kicked
For
a
your
dog.
dog.
For my
I have
dog.
kicked a dog
If
away, yeah.
If I can't get to my dog on time and it
Yeah.
goes for her, I'm beating the shit out of
I
that dog.
kicked one of these spaniels because it was going around the back of Enzo, and the other one was like trying to sniff his mouth.
Yeah.
So I then literally see this one, and I go, nope. And I just like, I don't like kick it, but like, you know,
you
like,
shove
like,
them.
like, yeah, say, yeah, scoop,
I
yeah.
should say beat up dogs, but
Yeah.
yeah, you,
No, I know what you
you,
mean.
you
Like I put my
try and
foot like on his
control
chest
their
or
dog.
side
Give
and
it
just
a
went
fling.
like that.
Yeah.
And it did like the whole kind of thing. But I was just like,
And then the
The
owner's
thing
like,
about dogs is they can think that's a game.
yeah.
A bit of shove. Oh, this is great. I'll go back. That's the thing. The thing about dog ownership is that anything that makes sense to a human can mean the opposite to a dog. So
Yeah.
picking up your dog, you know, to a human means, oh, this dog doesn't want to be
Yeah.
around anything. To a dog, they might think, whoa, look at that. That thing's moving. This is
Yeah.
great. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's
Yeah.
get it. And it ramps it all up.
Me shouting is me barking, which then makes Enzo more scared, which
Yeah.
then doesn't help, but I'm also
Yeah.
fucking pissed off.
And for the people who, you know, say the people that did lose track of their dog,
Yeah.
if they'd come running up, dogs are thinking, this is great. We're playing chase.
Yeah, yeah.
So it does become very difficult to know what to do in any one situation. It's an incredibly
But again,
tough
but then
thing. But
know
equally,
your
don't let your
dog's
yeah,
limits.
exactly. Don't
That's
let your
my
French
only
bulldog
thing.
romp around.
I know what
the
Enzo
thing.
can do, and so
Yeah.
I don't let him do that. I've had to do, you know, you said about like picking the dog up. I've had to do it with Enzo. I used to live next door to a fucking disgusting cunt of a couple.
Can you stop seeing? I can't
That's
be
the
asked to
one. That's
bleep
one
it.
of them.
Okay.
I think they were genuinely incest, right?
okay.
And one of them had like a baby. Again, maybe an incest baby.
Yeah.
I truly don't know. They're
they
like a
live next to your
revolting.
parents?
Brilliant. They were 2 doors down, and they had this incredibly aggressive, like staffy type dog, really dense thing. Multiple times, I'd go to take the dog out for a walk, and I'd never walk past them. I always like walked the other way to the field, and it would like run out of their front garden because it was off lead all the time.
Yeah.
This would also run across the road and run up to people. It then would run, trying to tag my dog. I'd then kick it away. The bloke then had a go at me. So I then pick Enzo up, and I'm screaming at him like, "Get your dog!" And he's then said, "Oh, don't be a dickhead." And
You're there holding this
I'm holding my
58-pound
dog,
boulder of a hound.
and I'm just
going,
like,
do you think there's a reason for this, mate?
I honest to God was like a second away from just beating the shit out of him.
Oh my
I
God.
was so angry, and it happened like 3 times. And one of the times was when one of my friends came over. They've got like a big Newfoundland, it's like big dog. We took them both out for a walk, and then this dog comes running out, and then he like goes to nip at the Newfoundland, who's a really lovely, beautiful, really chill dog, as
Yeah.
they normally are.
Yeah.
I then pick Enzo up, and then my mate's looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? Who was this dog?
Yeah.
And I'm like kicking it away. And it was insane. But yeah, again, yeah, my point is, and I think it's a bit of an easy dub, is dog owners that have no sense of the limits of their dog or their pet.
I think if anyone doesn't pull the lever for that, that's
It's gonna be a
insanity.
big
It's a
yank.
freebie, so it
Absolutely.
triple
Yeah, it's a
goes
big
down.
yank, it's a big
That goes
yank,
on to
yeah.
room 202, that doubles up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to know the fun? Do you know how to properly, if a dog attacks another dog and they're like latched on, do you know the proper way to actually get them off?
Finger in the bum.
Yeah.
Is that the only way?
Well, it's the.
in the gas,
Well,
they go,
you can do that.
Very dare.
That's one of the ways. That's the funny way. Or you lift their hind legs up because you force them to lose balance, and so then they'll let go. They usually should, unless they're insane, and then they just start hovering. They just like lift up.
I imagine there's some dogs that will just fucking hang on for like dear life.
But you're supposed to lift their hind legs first to see if they'll let go and then pull them back. Oh, I've just smacked myself. And if that doesn't work, then finger the bum basically.
Finger in the bum. I'm going finger in the bum step 1.
Because it startles
Tinder,
them.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing, but it works. So if you're in a quick time
Hopefully,
event,
none of us have to do that.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I'd punch the shit out of that dog's butt.
That's fair. Well, speaking of punching animals, I've got my third one.
All right, last one.
The third thing I want to put. The third thing that I want to put in room 101.
Yeah.
Swans.
Swans with a dramatic spin.
Can I add on to that?
Say again.
Can I add on to that?
Please do.
I know what you're gonna. We spoke about this in the airport.
What did you speak about?
Geese.
Yes, geese can go too. All right. Let me tell you why I want to do swans, and then we can say why you want to do geese as well. Because swans, they're like the trust fund kids of the animal kingdom. They swan about.
Yep.
As they are wont to do.
Exactly.
As they are wont to do.
Oh, we're protected by the Queen. We're so graceful with our stupid, long, comedy, snappable neck. Just going about searching for children and puppies to bite.
Volume down.
Sorry, I'm getting passionate.
The mic must
I'm
be
getting
crazy.
passionate about swans and break the arms of.
Yeah.
Right? And they're called graceful. They go this way. They're not graceful. Their little feet are going underneath. It's all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors for the swan. And they know it. They will search for any creature.
Do you think they know
if you're on a canal boat, if you're walking your dog quite innocently down the river, similar to geese, they will find you. They've got heat-seeking missiles for joy, and they will find it, and they will snap it, going, you can't get me back. I'm protected by the Queen. You can't get me
There's only
back.
2 species that are protected by the Queen.
What's the other one?
No, it's in like 2 species of swan.
Oh,
Not all of them are.
Oh, really?
I don't know the difference between the swans, but I know that it's only 2 species.
Your Honour, it was a different one. It was the lesser spotted.
Fucking one of them. Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're overrated. They are pretty, but I think they're pricks.
Yeah, I mean, geese are the same. I mean, right now, because when I run on a canal, and that's where most of the geese rely. And it's their breeding season, so a lot of them are having little baby geese. Yeah. Anyway, I went on a run another week.
Goslings is geese?
Little ducklings?
I think.
Geeslings? I don't know.
I think
You're all
goslings
turning to
is
me
geese.
as the knowledgeable person of
I might
baby
just be a
animals.
fucking, I don't know, baby goose.
I mean, anytime I've walked my dog, they try and go for Isla. I freak out, but Jack tells me, that's just because you're scared of them. And I'm like, no, she'll die.
Not with geese. Geese
Not
are
with a
evil.
goose.
And
Goose
then
wouldn't kill a dog.
I went on the run
No, but they're evil anyway.
last week, and I was running on a canal, and this guy ran past me. It was fine. The cyclist went by me. That's fine. Because my turn to go by the 2 geese. I swear to God, the geese went like this.
Who's this bitch?
Look, I'm not even joking. I witnessed it. It made eye contact with me. It opened its mouth, made the hiss, and I'm like, I'm not walking past you. So I stood. You made fun of me for this.
I did. I took the piss out of it.
I stood where I was because I was a fair distance away.
What
I
is on a run, I must add?
On a run, I waited for another runner to come past me.
That's bad.
And I said to him, I'm so sorry. Can I run with you just to get past these geese? I'm terrified of them. And she's like, yeah, no problem. And she let me run on the further side of them because
That's
it's
so
not
sweet.
path. It's not like I can run on the grass around or the canal's right there. It's like I have to get by them.
I love
It's
that you
pretty
asked,
snug.
by the way, instead of just doing it.
Yeah, true. You could have just
You could have just
Well,
carried on and run with them.
They would have seen me stop and then wait for them and then start running again.
like, what,
and
are we
probably
racing or what is
"What's
this? Are we training
Yeah,
together?"
So, and plus, I feel like when it comes to people that are running, they're usually they don't really care.
Yeah.
But I thought the funny part after that is after she ran past the geese with me, she was like, I was like, thank you. And she put her headphone back in and then she went back to her pace, which was 500 miles an hour. So yeah, but I hate them. But because it's their breeding season, they're vicious because they're protecting their babies.
So what I would say, so I hate geese as well. I've said this for many years. What I would say about geese is that at least they're sort of from the ghetto. They've been raised in a position
birds.
where they have to do that. Do you know what I mean? That's the only way they get any grain. It's the only way they get any seeds and worms, right? They have to fight for it. They have to fucking scrap for everything. Like, come here, you. That's what they're all about.
Is that what this sounds like?
Scouse geese.
They are very scouse geese. Whereas swans, they're like Surrey bullies. Do you know what I mean?
They're like silver spoon in their mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They go, make me this, or father will have you deported. That is the swan. You're looking like you want to say, what do you want to say? You want to defend the swan? Is it because they're
This
pretty?
is such a tough sell to me.
Really?
I like them. I actively like geese. I
Even when they're
actively
near
like
you?
swans. Yeah. I will want to be near them. I like
They're
them.
so vicious, though. They are
Violent.
actually vicious animals.
I
They're
think,
not nice.
I think that they can sense your intention. I
They
think that.
smell fear.
Oh,
can
speaking of smell, they
manipulate.
smell like shit. When there's like loads of geese and swans around, and there's like all the shit like on the riverbank or like canal or something, that's disgusting. But it's also animals. So what can you do? I like them. I think that a swan, admittedly, has a very kickable neck.
Oh, just
Because imagine like kicking the neck of a swan, and then the head takes a second to catch up. That's fun.
It splashes the
And it
water.
goes, like that. That's fun.
That's a warning.
Yeah, that's good. I
It's a
like
warning
that.
to its pals.
I think that for me, because I think that they're pretty, I do think they're pretty. I think
are
they're
pretty,
nice.
yeah.
They are essentially the designer of Pedalo.
Yes.
Essentially.
I mean, they didn't even come up with their own design.
They
They
came.
saw the humble pedalo and thought, I'll match that.
Interesting that. That's evolution, baby.
That's how it's done.
That's evolution.
Prove that wrong, atheists.
I think that I think that the goslings and swanlings are so cute.
They're cute when they're fuzzy.
So cute,
Yeah.
little
Yeah, little
babies.
babies.
Or when they're like,
Yeah.
you know, like the in-betweeny ones where it's like kind of a big fluffy gosling.
Yeah.
And it's like pre-swan. That's nice.
Okay, full-size adult goose
Yeah,
or swan.
I like
too
I like them.
They're too
A
big.
swan's prettier than a goose. This is why I'm on the fence right now with this.
I think the
because if
geese
you
are
said
uglier.
if you said geese,
Yeah.
I'd be 100% with you. But because you said swan, I'm like, I've not had an experience with it to feel the same as if it was a goose.
A goose is definitely uglier.
I mean, with swans
But
as well.
I know
like,
that they're just as vicious.
we were in some park in London, I think, when we were doing like copper box work, and there was like this American tourist and this mum and her like I don't know 5-year-old son. They were right up to a swan, and I was like, sorry, you know that swan could break that child's arm.
Is that a myth?
I think it might be a myth now. I think it might be a myth.
I don't know for the
However,
record.
they've
Let me Google.
cultivated that,
I mean,
that fact. You know what I mean? And they're okay with that.
The worst thing a goose can do is actually just tear skin where you need stitches.
Geese tend to run away if you chase them, and I learned that the hard way because we used to have geese in our garden.
So it chased you, you turned around
It
and started
chases all the
chasing
time.
it.
And like this one I'm talking about, where I know that you could be out there minding your own business on your phone. From the other side of our long back in the day garden, it would turn to you. He's always and come up to you and hiss at you. They're horrible. They don't. You know the whole thing about if you leave it alone, it'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Geese don't subscribe
No,
to that
they
at
don't
all.
care about that.
However, one day we just thought, fuck this, and I went into the garden. I was like, come here, and I chased it, and it went and ran around. I was
That's
chasing
sweet.
it around in a circle.
Did it make that noise as it ran away?
Exactly.
I found a definitive answer on discoverwildlife.com.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon they can actually take down children's arms? I'll go with yes.
Maybe a baby, but not. It depends on
Like a
the
baby's
child
arm.
age. Yeah.
It's a very funny sentence that they've written here, completely in earnest.
Okay.
While swans are very powerful birds, it's very unlikely that a swan could directly break your arm unless you have brittle bones or you're a child.
So
Oh,
yes, it
yes,
could
yeah.
break a
So
child's arm.
It could. It's more likely to break a child's arm. And then it says, that's not to say you couldn't injure yourself as the result of being hit by a swan. You could fall over and break your arm.
Literally true.
I think that's not really the fault of the swan at that
Yeah,
point.
that's just you.
You
at
could
that
say
point.
the
That's
same.
a layer deep.
You could say the same about daddy long legs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whoops.
It says
Yeah.
mostly it's to do with like it could cause you bruising. I think
And
that
you can't fight back, and it knows that.
You actually can't hit it. What happens if you hit a swan?
The queen.
no.
The
kills
queen
you.
comes out.
What the
Another
necromancer queen?
It'd be the king, though. Protected
Still
by
the queen. It's
still-
amazing. It's still the queen. Yeah. They're powerful. They've got powerful
Does
spells.
it-
protecting them.
off
Powerful
topic.
necromancers are swans.
Powerful
but-
necks as well.
Does the queen not also like protect seashells and stuff as well on beaches?
That's just that's bad for the environment to take seashells from beaches. You shouldn't do that.
Apparently, the
really?
seashells are protected by the queen too.
Wow.
I didn't know it was by the Queen. I knew it was like a general protection thing
Oh, I'm
because
pretty sure it's the
there's
Queen.
lots of environments that use shells, and it's like calcium that you're then taking from the environment and
Yeah.
all that
Little
kind of
crabs and stuff.
Crabs and that.
I mean,
yeah.
I might be wrong,
How
but
else
that's
will they get
what
to Joe's plate if
Yeah,
they keep feeding
true,
their
yeah.
homes?
lure them in with seashells.
Well,
I'm
let's
pulling it.
let's go hand on levers.
I'm pulled.
3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not.
The
I'm
whole
not pulling
swan
it.
goose thing, I hate it. So
Evil, big, fat birds.
yeah, if they were a bit more chill and didn't care, maybe once the breeding season's over, maybe they'll chill out.
I hope they do. But try chasing them, and I guarantee they'll run
I
away.
don't
Actually, I
think
don't
I
want to
have
guarantee
Would you
balls
say
for
boo
that.
to a goose?
I think you'd have to.
Like,
You'd
what do you
have to
do?
say
So,
it's the only
like,
way.
so it hisses at you. It's going for you with its little.
Maybe you
waddle.
need to-
What do you then do? You
I
just
think
go
you have to
Maybe
retaliate.
at that point it's too late. Maybe you have to see the goose from 50 metres away
And chase
and
it.
go, oi, goosey, get in there, and just sprint after it. Go,
And he
"Come
starts
here."
going.
Yeah, exactly.
Jumps in the water.
And it flaps its
Fucking
little
hell.
feet.
Well, everybody, if you've got a Room 101 saying that you would like the council at some point to banish, potentially banish, we might not banish
Yes,
it,
we might not.
but float it into contention, let us know. Pop it in a comment on one of our platforms or send it to us on one of our social media platforms somewhere. That was episode 30.
that was.
Should we, and Joe, you can get involved with this, every 10 episodes, we decide whether we renew the podcast for another 10 episodes.
Is it worth our time? Is it worth the effort of doing this weekly? Because we're never actually stuck to doing something weekly until this.
No, it's good.
10 or 8 years since working
So I'd like to float
together.
I'd like to float a yes to another 10.
I'll vote no. So, Joe, it's up to you.
Why no?
Because it's up to you. That's more interesting.
It's up to you.
Oh, so you just forced the 50-50.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd love if you said yes, by the way.
Yeah, I've got a lot of trust in Jorhdys.
This feels like Brexit all over again, where I think it's a cert, like dead on,
Yeah,
and we're
true.
remaining.
You will have to fuck a pig if Joe says no.
Not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
No, I think you should do another 10. I mean, why not?
All right.
If
Darn
you
it.
enjoy it and it's a once a week shenanigan, like, you know,
good fun.
what's the
There you
harm?
go.
Plus, you just get to chat a load of bollocks for.
Exactly.
Basically it. Basically
Joe,
it.
we didn't really explain who the fuck you are.
Yeah,
So, where can people...
this bitch?
A woman? Could you please let people know where to find you and all that stuff, all that shit?
To the camera.
Sure.
I don't fucking care.
All right. Hello. My name is Jorhdys. If you didn't catch it at the start, I'm a Rocket League streamer. I do bits and bobs all over the place. Usernames on every platform is the same. I do streaming on Twitch, post on YouTube, and the short form stuff as well. I don't podcast. This is actually my first one I've
I
ever
can't
done.
believe that.
What?
Yeah,
Ever?
I've never been asked to be on a podcast before. I guess I'm just not very funny, or
You won't be coming back.
No, true. Now
For the
we've done it, I
record-
can sort of get why, but it
Yeah.
was a punt.
Yeah.
A punt.
why you being serious?
Merely here to fill the old quota. Thank you,
Oh,
mate.
so you're telling
Yeah,
me-
you were on DAI.
Do you know what?
hire for
Let's
the
keep.
record.
Oh, I was about to say, let's keep it down. and cool
Finally,
for you.
the hand movement works
Yeah,
to
true.
activate the
So
lights.
doing pirouettes every like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I've been quite enjoying the pirouettes, although I do feel ill now.
You can find all of Joe's links in our description on YouTube, probably, and we'll probably tweet out stuff like that. But yeah, everybody, this was officially
Unofficially.
episode number 30 of Officially the Best Podcast on the Internet. Fucking cheers, everyone, and you'll find out why we're in France pretty soon. Bye.
You just flip off the camera.